Hey guys, Jingraves here, doing another video for you guys. So this is going to be on one of my top series. It is super, super, super good. Super good. It's really fun. I feel like it is one of those really good mystery-ish ones. Sometimes, those ones you have a little problem with because um, they can't give you enough of it whenever it comes down to how many volumes they're actually able to put it into. This one, I feel like they did a great job of doing, and it was just phenomenal. Anyway, let's get into it. So, this one is Prophecy. If you have not read this one, um, basically, there is a lot to it. You find this group of guys, which is part of the craziness of it. Right here, there's all four of them. You find these group of guys that basically, oh, here's a better one. They've all been screwed over by the man, I guess you could say, in some way. And they all wear these cell phone shirts. They all go and like commit these crimes and everything. And they do that basically because they were either fired in a certain way, had something put on them, or whatever, and they really want to stick it to the man, to the government. And so all of them go off and do different stuff. They all have a different skill set, but they all go off and they all do their own thing when it comes down to it, with trying to almost be like cyber terrorists, kind of. And they try and figure out what to do. And they each figure out their own different things that they know how to do. And then they all come back, and you get to actually see them talking and have them talk about what it was that happened. And they really, really screw a lot of people over. But then you get to one part where one of the main guys basically sits there and he knows that this is going to happen. It's going to go bad for them. And they make a pact that they're all basically going to take like cyanide pills and stuff. And it has a lot of stuff that happens that way. And the guy actually stages it where they all take this pill. He changed the pills out for the other three guys. All of them basically got um, these sleeping pills, like really powerful sleeping pills. Knocked them out, and then he gets to work, writes a letter, does all this other stuff, showing everything that basically happened, and he takes the blame for all of it and says that it was him. He was the mastermind behind it. These other guys helped, but they didn't know a part of it. And that basically, there was a lot that happened, and they had to figure out, basically where to go from there. Well, they all go to prison, and they all kind of, I guess, find their voice, I guess, in prison, because he kind of showed them how to stand up for themselves more. And so in jail, they stand up for themselves and actually talk more and stuff like that. And he basically, even though they have to go to jail, he basically gave them a second chance at the cost of him. But it was cool getting to see that whole thing, that story kind of unroll, and how everything happened and what was going to happen at the end of it. Because there were a lot of points I felt like in the book that when you're reading it, you have all these thoughts rushing through your brain that what could go on or what could happen, and most of the time it didn't click for you till right before it happened, which I found that to be amazing in this book, and just be phenomenal when it came down to that. That's why I feel like this is one of the best books that you could read. It is only 3 volumes right here. So Prophecy, if you haven't already, pick it up. This is by Susui, Tetsuya Susui. But yeah, it's great. This is an old vertical printing, um, basically, and it has so much good stuff to it. I feel like this is probably one that spawned a lot of the other ones that I like, with um, like computer stuff in it or phones and stuff like that, because this was a pretty good, like, almost detective mystery novel. Um, so getting to read it from the outside in, it is awesome. But anyway, go pick it up. It's only 3 volumes. It is a very good manga. If you haven't gotten to read it, I highly recommend it. I would probably give this one 5 out of 5 stars for me, just because of the quality of it, how good it is. I feel like it filled in all the blanks that I wanted it to, and also had that little twist at the end that gave me enough that, uh, even though I thought what was going to happen was going to happen, um, it gave a little twist into it to change it up just a little bit, which is something that I really like and I really value in a manga. So, anyway, I hope you guys are enjoying this. I'll catch you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye.